Welcome back into Building the Angels here on MLB The Show 26. Year 1, our fourth game that we as a user will play as we continue our quest to get Mike Trout a game. Through the first full week, I'm going the wrong way. Full week of the season, we are 5-8 with 1 win against Houston, 2 against the Cubs, 2 against Seattle. We aren't good here in year 1. We'll have to make some moves. We'll have to kind of think about things as today we take on the Reds at Great American Ballpark. Chase Burns on the mound for the Reds. Reed Detmer's on for us with his 13.5 ERA. Actually, since they're wearing black, oh my. I do not want to wear our City Connects. There. We'll wear our second alternates as well. And let's get down to the Great American Ballpark. And Cincinnati. I guess, actually, we probably should do some... Do we have somebody else at first base? Give Shonwell a day off. The answer is no, unless, like... That's gonna be a problem. Lugo against righties is at 43. I mean, we don't have anything really we could change. Well, we can bring O'Hoppe off for our node. 50 and 50. Oh, well, no, we don't even want to do that. $34. There, we'll do that. Do we have anybody else that has a decent contact against righties? Our node's at 50. We can't give Soler a day off. Now we'll get down there.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Big storyline of this one is the recent struggles of today's starter. Just hasn't seemed to be able to find his rhythm.
Yeah, Boog, just look at these stats. We've seen his frustration building every time he leaves one up in the zone. Can't overthink it. Needs to just trust his instincts and let it fly out there.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Chase Burns. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game.
8 1/3. 1 run. And wow. Okay, we got a dude on the mound. Nolan Shanawell. Chase Burns, 4-seamer, slider, circle change, sinker, and a 12-6 curve. We hit fastballs well. That's about it.
And we're underway.
And we are underway. Called strike 1. Too early to challenge that, and I'm glad we didn't. 0-1 from Burns. Circle change, fouled, and 0-2. Jeez, we went from 98 to 88 right there. Ball in the dirt. 1 and 2.
2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That pushes us out the way.
Well, you've got to
2 and 2.
the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Next pitch misses.
Full count. Mike Trout on deck, 3 home runs. 2 of which were against the Cubs the last time, or when we played the Cubs earlier this week. Yes, that should have been a walk, but it will be a base hit for Nolan Shanawell.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, the last
Got lucky there.
been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the
Now Mike Trout batting .317 on the season. Man who can do some damage here.
Here's Trout. That one fouled.
We're late on a fastball at 99.
Here comes the 0-1.
It's hit, base hit.
Right field, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second.
Keep Shanawell at second.
Start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And now
Now Yohan Moncada, who can also do some damage.
Swings through that.
Not on that though. 0-1. It's in the air into right field. Shanawell going. And they cut it off and they get the throw. And
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really
that's unfortunate.
from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Joe Adell. In the
0-1 to Joe Adell.
That one go for a ball.
At 116. Ooh, yikes. 1-0. 100 miles, and that is fouled into the second deck.
Trout off of first with 2 away.
It's grounded, and what a play by the third baseman.
And very nicely done for the out.
2 hits. Strand Mike Trout. What a play by Suarez.
Spot to make a great play.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. And today's starter, Reed Detmers. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters.
Spencer Steer leading off.
Opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Holy shit from Reed Detmers.
Spencer Steer.
That is painfully slow.
Takes a strike.
1-0 or 0-1 to Steer.
With a homer in his last game.
This might be the only game we pitched with Detmers all year. 0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2.
This is painful. Oh and 2.
Got him. One up, one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Ellie De La Cruz up next, batting 302.
Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
Oh my god, this is painful.
No.
Ball one to De La Cruz.
The youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Strike 1. 1-1 to De La Cruz. This is painful. And fouled off, 1-2.
And now it's 1-2.
This is painful. Like I am regretting everything.
Here's a 1-2.
1-2.
And
That ball skips into the dirt and 2-2. Here, bottom of the first. Oh my god.
Jackknifes out of the
3-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
I'm kind of excited about the thought of having a man on, even if it is De La Cruz.
Cracks his bat and pops him up.
Well, popped up, and there goes De La Cruz. Played by Shonowell. Holy fuck me. Eugenio Suarez up next.
Base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Want to know? Loud foul. Suarez with a little bit of power. 328 home runs in 13 seasons.
Swings through that one.
Ain't gonna miss. The sweeping curve from Detmers. 1-2.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. His 4th home run of the season. The Reds score first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You You can't argue with those results. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Noelvi Marte.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
Marte has
The pitch timer
a pitch clock violation.
Wind up, so that's a ball.
1-0 to Marte. Have to try and come back from that home run that Suarez just nuked. Marte, 10-game hit streak. It's just so hard to get in a rhythm with this. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2.
Tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him.
Swing and a miss, and that's the inning. But Eugenio Suarez goes yard, makes it 1-0 Reds.
Solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto in now. 1 home run on the year, batting .256. Like to see some pitches from Burns. Came up closer to 30.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Like, first thing I'm going to be doing after this game, I got to see if I can find any starting. I got to figure out Detmer's overall. And then I got to find if there's anybody anywhere
That one fouled off.
available that might be just as good as him. Because, wow, this is painful. 1-1.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch.
Idiot.
Upstairs. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to
Deserve that.
the fastball,
That's a strike, too.
You can overthink things. And
But I didn't challenge. Now Josh Lowe, batting .341.
Now at the plate, Josh Lowe. Sliced hard, but
Smacked hard,
down the
foul.
left side.
Would have probably been called a strike. Or if it was challenged, it would have been a rule of strike.
Here comes
0-1.
the 1.
This back up the middle, and De La Cruz catches it.
Now it's going to be
Now Logan O'Hoppe.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that's in there at the knees.
Strike
for a
1.
strike. O'Hoppe matched a homer in his last game.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
0-2, and we might not see a pitch this at-bat as good as that one.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center.
Out to shallow center, the second baseman underneath it. That ends the inning. We go down 1-2-3.
Angels go down
Without a whimper.
3. They trail here 1-0.
Lede, Trevino, McClain up for the Reds.
We head to the bottom of the second. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday.
I might not get through 4 innings of Detmers. Ball 1.
The outside edge.
This is painful. 1-0. Will be pitch 20.
And that one wrapped foul.
Hit foul. 1-1.
Right side.
Rounded over to short, or second.
Handles, throws to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6,
Paris, sir.
Jose Trevino.
The second. What? Al Jose Trevino. Grounded over to short. What?
First offering way
Has to push Trevino. Trevino out. Want to know?
That's the third.
Moncada. Over to Shonwell. Out number 2.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Now Matt McClain.
2 out, space is empty. Stepping in, Matt McClain.
Swing through there.
That time.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that.
Not really where we wanted that
But I
pitch,
still
but
think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
1-1.
Got the
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
I don't know how they don't have time to think. Reed Detmer's pitching at snail pace. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
2 innings. It's 1-0.
3 straight pitches. McClain goes down. After 2, 1-0 Reds.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
They are no batting DH today. We're going to call time. I was not quite ready when we switched over. Had to read something. Now I'm tangled, and Arnaud normally plays catcher, but is DHing today. And this ball, first pitch he sees, hit to De La Cruz, and out.
And one away in the top of the third.
Normally Soler DHing, but he's not been very good.
A close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
I don't know how this is close.
Absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best.
Throw speed at 90.2. Good throw by De La Cruz. Now Kyron Paris.
Kyron Paris.
Batting .429 on the season. We don't see him a lot. One away here in the third.
Outside.
Looks at ball 1. This hit.
Nice grab.
The second baseman, Paris, not going to beat it out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try
Good
to
throw by
beat the
McClain
air,
and
get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from
Al Shonwell, 1 for 1.
Shonwell
Looks at
stands
strike
now
1.
and watches strike 1.
0-1 to Shonwell.
In the air out to center. Myers makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and
Stuart Myers and Steer do up for the Reds.
Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back here in Cincinnati. It's still early, Singy, but looking like a bounce-back game so far.
Yeah, he's got a different presence today out there, like he came in with something to prove.
Detmer's so far only given up the 1 hit, which was the home run. But good God, this is painful to. This is painful.
Detmers back to work.
Fouled off by Sal Stewart. 0-1.
Yo one. Right through.
Strike 2 to Stewart. 1-2. That misses. We're going to not challenge. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't. 1-2. Pitch 30 for Detmer's incoming. Nice mustache by Sal Stewart. That's kind of what you expect from a dude named Sal. And he swings, he misses. 4 strikeouts here, and well, now 2 1/3 for Detmers.
Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Fucking Reed Detmer's delivery is so slow. We could talk about the facial hair of the players we're playing against. Now Dane Myers. He's batting 158.
That's a ball.
The ball one.
Getting the start in center. He made his major league debut when he was 27 years old. And he was
Myers
a 6th-round draft
playing out in center. 1 home run on the season.
The 1-0.
1-0. Pitch 32 for Detmer's incoming. Right about now, and that misses. 2-0. Myers came over from Miami. 2025. 2-0. 3-0. Now Spencer Steer on deck. He struck out to start the game. We have not thrown a strike to Mr. Dane Myers. 3-0. There it is. Strike 1. 3-1 now. 1 away here. Bottom of the 3rd. Hit. Base hit. First hit for the Reds since the Eugenio Suarez home run in the 1st.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend.
Al Spencer Steer.
Hit a line drive like that.
Overall, with a strikeout earlier, 2 home runs in the season. He is batting 180.
He's 0 for 1. At 96, that
This is incredible. Having a base runner is like.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten
Now 0-2.
the baseball. Put it in place.
Ball 1. Detmer's not really liking it, but yeah, it's not close. That fouled off. 1-2. We kind of really needed to see a efficient inning from Detmer's because now he's at pitch 40.
He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Man, that's
5th K.
in on your hands like that. It's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just
Swing and a miss by Spencer Steer, his 2nd K.
Hitters have nightmares about that pitch.
Now De La Cruz.
Executed out there on the mound.
Hit hard.
Left field, low.
Low underneath it. Gets the out. Ends the 3rd. Reds strand 1.
1-0. Start of the 4th. So in now for the Angels.
Now Mike Trout. He had a single.
You can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start.
Only 27 pitches from Chase Burns so far.
Prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed
Slider.
off the leadership that he shows on and off the field. You know, these Angels just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
0-2 now. This one in the air.
Trout in the air to center field.
Settles underneath it.
And Myers underneath it. That is the first out of the top of the 4th.
Here comes
Yoan Moncada.
Moncada working through some stuff.
As this is the thing that I'm kind of worried about because we have been comically terrible against bullpens this year. In 2 of the 3 games we've played against the Cubs, we got up to a 5-0 lead. Then the bullpen happened and we didn't score a run. Mariners, we got up 4-0. Bullpen happened. We didn't score a run. Now Chase Burns doing this. This in the air to shallow left. Is it going to get down? No.
2 down. Here's Joe Adell.
Now Joe Adell, and
He grounded out.
Burns is just cruising.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Fouled off into the second deck.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
0-1 to Adell.
On the ground.
Another one, like, just, he's catching the edge of the zone. 4 shutout innings with 2 hits for Chase Burns.
1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, I'll tell you what, Singy, we documented his recent struggles on the mound, but a great start in this one.
Yeah, looks like a completely different ball player, relaxed, in rhythm, and totally in control. None of that was there last time out.
Detmers possibly gonna be his last inning. Eugenio Suarez, the nuke,
Suarez, batting for the
make it 1-0. He looks at his strike. Get 4 out of him, maybe 5. Gonna see what happens. Where we're at pitch count wise is.
That clips the corner.
Called strike. 1-2. And this popped up. Donwell gonna get underneath it, and we get Suarez down.
Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte.
Noel V. Marte.
Strikes his first time through.
Marte right back to Detmers. Good fielding play. And then he pump fakes it.
On there, but he's safe at first. 1 down. This is J.J. Bleday.
Bleday looks at strike 1.
And that's off the inside.
That misses just off the inside of the plate. Oh, we could have challenged that.
Runner on the goal.
Fouled off 1-2.
Chopper rolls foul. And a 1-2. Popped up. Makes the grab.
And we get the out.
Jose Trevino.
Now Jose Trevino.
Next to hit for the Reds.
He grounded out to Moncada earlier. That looks at strike 1. This hit, Trout on the run makes the play. Ends the 4th.
But it doesn't hurt him. We played 4. It's the Reds 1 and the Angels nothing. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Zach Neto, we got to do something to Chase Burns. We got to make it work. 33 pitches through 4 innings.
Neto leading things off. The strike.
Called strike here. That's a full, like, I mean, so glad we're not challenging any of these things that Burns is throwing us in. Oh my God. 99, we're late on it. Fouled off, 0-2.
Swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches.
Chase Burns is killing me.
Four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Hasn't given up any runs yet.
Now Josh Lowe.
We'll stick to the plan.
0-1.
Low, batting with 1 down, takes the strike.
Well, in an 0 count, not every strike is a good strike.
I mean, like,
I like the plate
he's incredible. 0-1. And then
Ground right.
fouled off mercifully. 0-2.
That misses.
I'm surprised that didn't catch part of the plate. We barely see the curve. 1-2. Pitch 40 incoming for Burns. Finally. Just misses. 2-2. Hallelujah.
Even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
This hit hard by Lowe. Could it go? Could Josh Lowe do it? He ties it.
And we are tied. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And we tie it up.
Logan Hoppy.
Logan O'Hoppy now.
Check swing.
Check swing goes through, motherfuckers. Well, warm up Robert Stevenson. And maybe Romano.
Strike one. One out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're at the top
0-1 or 0-1. One away. Misses. 1-1. Is Burns rattled a little bit? This ball hit hard, but oh my God. On a line, caught by the first baseman.
Here is Darno. Grounded out his first time.
Now Travis Darno, or Darnode. Round out to third. Darnode. Yeah. But we get a run.
Angels get one with a solo homer. Home half of the fifth coming up. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Bottom of the inning and ready to hit now for Cincinnati.
Now Matt McLean. 7-8-9 due up.
Well, these Reds
All
just
one.
aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to.
Swing and a miss by McLean.
Through that one for strike one.
1-1. This will definitely, no matter what, be the end for Detmers. Trout gonna run over to it and out number one.
And there's one down.
Sal Stewart.
Struck out swinging.
Man with the mustache that you would expect out of a man named Sal. Struck out earlier, ball one.
Ball one.
Number 41 prospect in majors, number 2 first baseman, and number 2 in Cincinnati's organization. 1-0. Check swing. Yes. Got him.
And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore.
Thank you, Mr. Fillmore. 1-1.
And that one
Fouled off, goes to 1-2 to Sal Stewart.
The 1-2.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Stewart sat down again.
For strike three.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are
now Dane Myers.
A great demonstration.
He's 1 for 1,
and it got him a punch out that time.
Now here is Dane Myers.
That's down.
That misses.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Why do the pants for the Reds look just like generic, like, track pants, wind pants?
Swing, and that is strike 1.
Like, they kind of look like old man sweatpants or old man wind pants. Like, you go to the gym, and you see that old, like, generic 70-year-old boomer that gets on the elliptical. 1 and 2. Myers. That's kind of what these remind me of, especially the way fucking Dane Myers is wearing white New Balances, popped up, white New Balances with the socks showing. 1 and 2. Dane Myers. That's literally what they look like. God damn it. Grounded Moncada. Moncada over to Shonowell. And we get the out.
For Cincinnati. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside.
1-1. Or 1-1. Parrish, Shonowell, Trout duo up.
Here in Cincinnati. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Leading off, Kyron Paris.
Second baseman, Kyron Paris.
Doing one thing. Okay, we have our shortstop for Carolina Aviators. And reminder for all of those of you watching here live on Twitch. We need players for the Carolina Aviators, our first ever chat franchise, especially for baseball.
Not close with
Burns looks at that.
And that is ball 1. First sign of movement.
Need second baseman and every possible pitcher you can think of.
Warming up as well.
1-0.
That's a strike.
1-1.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
This lifted out to center will be out number 1. Aaron Paris sat down.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Shonowell will hit next.
Shonowell back up the middle and gets through. It's not going to be enough for the extra bases.
1 out single.
Good play. Good hit, I should say, by Shonowell.
Here's Mike Trout. 1 for 2.
Well, what do we got? Spencer Steer, Ellie De La Cruz, and then Suarez. The thing is, I don't have any lefties ready. We might just go Stevenson. Ready and waiting. Schedule. We'll sit down Romano. We'll get Suter ready just in case something crazy happens. Steer, I'm not worried about. It's De La Cruz and Suarez. So if Stevenson gives up a hit right off the bat, then we might have to think about some things. Now Mike Trout, chance to do something to give us the lead, and we'll do that.
The Angels with the go-ahead run at first.
Go ahead run here at first. Top of the 6th, 1 away.
Gets him to chase after that one.
2 away, or 0-2.
Is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Chopped foul.
But it kicks foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track
0-2.
the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way
1-2.
somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That one
2-2. Trout could do some damage here if we connect on one.
And he couldn't hold back.
And he doesn't hold up. That is the second out.
Power guy right there.
And Terry Francona, Tito coming in. I like that jacket, Tito.
Once you committed,
Other than the fact that I'm a Guardians fan.
just couldn't do it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Chase Burns won't go any further tonight. And he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after.
Now Rhett Lauder.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds. Rhett Lauder.
ERA at 8.1.
Go ahead, run on base. Here.
Moncada.
Moncada.
Looks at ball 1. Moncada 0 for 2 here today.
And the 1-0.
2-0 to Yohan Moncada. Moncada could.
A former
We-
first-round pick in 2023.
We get hold of one. Lauder. Four-seamer, slider, sinker, circle change.
What a stop.
What a play by the first baseman. We strand Shonowell.
Score remains tied 1-1.
Steered. De La Cruz, Suarez due up.
Now pitching for the
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Stevenson. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. So back to the top of the order, digging in, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer, who's
Check
swing, check swing. I mean, it was a called strike. Swing and a miss from Steer, 0-2. Popped up.
Popped up. Paris.
Paris underneath it as he takes a couple steps onto the outfield grass. That's the first out. Now De La Cruz fly out and a pop out.
The speed, he certainly could remind you of a number of players. Well, he was given number
Splitter.
44 by Reds clubhouse man Rick Stowe because he
Old strike, another splitter. This one fouled off. 0-2 to De La Cruz.
all tied up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Swing and a miss. De La Cruz sat down.
Went back to the splitter, and it was a
Stevenson, 3 splitters there.
Right there, you look
Or
at
2
the
splitters there, I should say.
down at the knees and below, and some guys are good low ball.
Oh, those were all 3 splitters, and yeah, we get De La Cruz.
Hard to zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now, Suarez.
He's already homered in this game.
Swing and a miss.
Misses.
This could be the only inning we get out of Stevenson.
That one missed.
All 1. That one is slow. Oh! It caught a part of the zone. It's hit hard.
The first.
Shonowell gonna beat Suarez there. That ends the 6th. Stevenson did what we need.
Down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
1-1. Adele, Neto, and Lowe due up.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Joe Adele.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Adele. One swing can really alter this.
That one
Looks at ball 1.
and that's ball 1.
Nope. No, I didn't want to call time.
Game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more
I wouldn't mind seeing if I could get... I mean, I could just go Suitor for the 7th. Because all three of these guys are not very good against lefties. Give Suitor 1. And then maybe Silseth in the... Either Silseth or Joyce in the 8th, depending on what we get.
The 1-0.
Oh, fouled the slider off. Onto the zone would have been a called strike. 1-1. And caught by Suarez. Suarez throws it over, and this Reds defense is just so good.
Angels shortstop Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
Al Zach Neto.
For the Angels, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
This Reds defense has robbed so many hits.
No.
All
outside.
one. One and all.
That's a
Started
check.
to go
Yeah.
after it.
Swing.
Now
We
he
went
threw
through.
to first, and he went around. Rule the swing.
1-1.
1-1.
Zach Neto hits this ball high.
Blade.
Not deep enough, Blade underneath it, and that is out number 2.
Next for the Angels, left fielder Josh Lowe.
So
Now
now
Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe. He's already homered here in this.
Lowe hit a solo shot to tie it back in the 5th. And another loud hit, and not deep at all.
And that'll do it.
Ends the 7th. We go to stretch time from the Great American Ballpark here in Cincinnati.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brent Suter.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Suter, a lefty, and a former Red.
Noel V. Marte.
Noel V. Marte.
The changeup.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Ball
Just
2.
missed. And an ABS
Well, Hoppy wants the Kemp challenge.
behind the dish. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
2-0.
Fouled off.
Fouled off. Yeah, we're not going to get to that. 2-1 to Marte. He's got a 10-game hit streak going, by the way. Swing and a miss.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Marte's last chance right there, possibly.
That this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age. Sometimes too much information. But
They hit his 10-game hit streak.
process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch. Go right after that hitter and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching. Right
Suter
there.
already getting tired now, Blade.
Working together.
Next to hit, J.J. Blade.
Strike 1.
For a strike, it's 0-1. Next
That
up,
fouled off, 0-2. And Blade looks at it, strike 3 called. 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th.
Jose Trevino.
Now Jose Trevino.
Next to hit for the Reds.
Jose Trevino.
Swing and a miss.
2 down, nobody on. Here are the
Suter doesn't blow you away with his fastball.
Ball outside.
That just misses outside. Glad we didn't challenge that one.
Close one doesn't get the call. And it's
2-1. Wish we would have challenged that one.
fouled off left side.
And 2-2.
2 down, nobody on.
This
That's foul.
fouled as we tried. Shadowell tried to make the play. I think it hit him in the face. It bounced. Oh, no, in the arm. It's popped up. Adele on the run. And that ends the 7th. Brent Suter comes on and does what we need him to do. Well, Hoppy, Darnaud, and Paris do what? Into the 7th, tied 1-1.
We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And that one fouled off.
Wow, that slider coming from Louder at 82 is slow. 0-1. Logan O'Hoppe looks at called strike 2. Gone and Johnson. 0-2. Top of the 8th.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for a strike. Darnaud digs in.
Now Darnaud.
Grounded out a couple of times.
0-2. This is gonna be a base hit.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Go ahead run on base here, top of the 8th. One away.
It's just bigger than your own individual stats. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that.
Louder hitting 137. Or contact 37. Solaire's contact is 54. And Solaire, no. He cannot. Moore, 42. Christian Moore. Peraza could play. Ooh. Matthew Lugo could play second. Bring Matthew Lugo on.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Matthew Lugo.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
I don't want to hit into a double play. Paris has not been it.
Matthew Lugo.
All one to Lugo.
One away as he takes ball 1.
No, that's a
All 2.
The Halos with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air.
Lugo pops out. And it's going to be up to Shonowell to try and advance the runner.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman Nolan Shanaway.
And here
2
is
for 3 with 2 singles.
Shonowell. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
Ball 1, Trevino wants to challenge.
Not far out of the zone, but
And it's upheld.
so they'll lose their first challenge.
Both teams down to 1 challenge here to go. Top of the 8th, 2 away. Go ahead run on first for the Angels. And Shonowell taps that slider foul. That would have been a ball. That slider just drops off. 1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. think the outer half is open.
That one
2-2.
misses, and it's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouled off at the bottom of the zone. Would have been a called ball. 2-2 again. This hit. It will get down, leaving a chance for Mike Trout.
Go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
A little opposite field blooper for Shonowell.
He becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So the go-ahead run.
Now Mike Trout. We all know what he can do.
Trout gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3.
Trout hits this out to right center. Will it go? Yes, it will, Mike Trout.
And the Animals jump out in front. It's 4-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Francona coming out and wants to make a pitching change.
Rhett Lauder out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Caleb Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down, Yoan Moncada getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Make that change. We'll be bringing Ben Joyce in the 8th. Now Moncada 2 away here at the top of the 8th. Angels lead the Reds 4-1. Moncada hit and line drive right to center. That does it. But Mike Trout, 3-run shot.
So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last
Give us a lead late.
Angels 4 and the Reds 1.
Now pitching for the
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ben Joyce. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Stepping in, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain to start for the Reds.
Striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat.
Strike 1. Tito right now beside
So
himself.
far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off. Go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to
Strike
get
2.
runs up on the board.
And strike 3, McClain sat down.
And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next is the designated hitter, Sal Stewart.
Now Sal Stewart. This hit
In the air, left field.
and will drift foul.
That is foul.
0-1.
Ball.
0-1. 19,556 here in attendance at the Great American Ballpark. That
The 1-1 is
that foul looked weird. Where did this ball go? I mean, yeah, it went the way it was supposed to. That's why it looked weird. That's why it looked weird. It was inside the bat.
That one outside.
That one misses.
That's ball 2.
Ball 2.
Good
Ball
eye in that
inside.
spot.
Ran to Stewart, fouls it
We'll see
off.
another payoff pitch.
And Stewart
Strikes.
doesn't even swing the bat there. He gets sat down. Second K for Ben Joyce.
Time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing.
Now
right
Dane Myers.
Picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to
No.
make.
That misses.
The next to hit takes outside.
He rides.
That's a called strike. 1-1. Fouled off 1-2. One strike away from getting out of this.
Leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
And fouled off.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the opponent alive.
And freeze him.
Strikeout looking. And he
3
strikes out the
Ks
side
for
here
Ben
in the
Joyce.
8th.
Strikes out the side.
1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. We go to the 9th. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Joe Adell.
Joe Adell. 4-1 game here. Caleb Ferguson only threw 1 pitch in the 8th.
He swings and
That
fouls
fouled
it.
into the
He's
seats.
a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ball.
0-1.
But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Odell can make
That's
a
why
hit
he's
a
such a high leverage.
ball a long way off a guy like this.
He looks at
Ashcraft and Williamson
regardless of the situation.
and the pan warming up for the Reds here.
For the Reds,
In the
Brad
event Ferguson
Ashcraft.
makes this worse.
Right-throwing righty is up and loosening.
And Adell hits this ball high,
Well hit.
deep,
Got a chance.
at the wall. Not deep enough.
Just in front of the wall.
Up next for the Angels, shortstop.
So
Now Zach
for the
Neto.
Angels, Zach Neto, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and
0
a flyout.
0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And
Ball one there.
not gonna even think about that. 4-seamer, cutter, sinker, slurve for Caleb Ferguson. Neto hits this ball opposite field and will be down for a base hit.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming.
Now Josh Lowe would love
Trying to do at this
a
point is help the
chance.
team win.
And now Josh Lowe.
Ball, no.
Lynch, but we don't go. Lowe tied this game up back in the 5th, 1 for 3 with that with that home run. Solo shot. Foul that off.
Neto over at first.
Bye.
and 1
No,
away.
bye.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the
And we're going to take a very brief
Right
break.
there.
Alrighty, let's try and close this out.
As a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
I'm gonna call time just to try and keep giving Pomeranz a chance to get warmed up. 1-2. Below.
Got him.
Good cutter.
That's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment,
That would have been a called strike.
you can't reach it.
Like, where that is, that would have been a called strike. Oh, Hoppy. Fouls that off. He's 0 for 3. 0-1 to Logan O'Hoppy. Has to get out of the way there. 1-1.
That's the ball.
2-1.
Step off, throw to first,
Safe.
and he's back safely.
It's hit and right to De La Cruz.
They get
That will end the 9th.
Angels lead one, but they lead it 4-1.
And the bottom of the top of the 9th, I should say. Steer, De La Cruz, Suarez all due up. A 4-1 game.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Drew Pomeranz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one.
Pomeranz one blown save.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Spencer Steer. 0 for 3 in this one.
Steer
That's in there at
flinches at it. It's a called strike anyway. 0-1.
Pomeranz.
Called strike 2.
37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent.
Pomeranz.
This one in the air right
Gonna be a
field,
base hit.
and it falls.
Adele gonna at least be able to cut it off and keep it to a single.
Third inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You
Now
have to
De La
stay in the
Cruz.
zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
De La Cruz.
De La Cruz looks at strike 1.
Balls and a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the
That
plate.
fouled back into the netting. 0-2 to De La Cruz.
To do it with multiple hits.
That fouled off by De La Cruz.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve. First out of the game, or the inning.
people like to describe
The Reds down to their final 2.
Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard and it gets plenty of
Now Suarez.
Now here is
Suarez, who hit the home run solo shot in the first. To give the Reds a lead that they held on to until the 5th. And that fouled off,
foul out of play.
which Josh Lowe tied it. And then the 8th, Mike Trout. 3-run shot to give us a lead. That ball
He fouls it away.
fouled off 0-2.
Ball
Just
one.
misses.
Just misses 1-2.
2 strikes.
got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
That ball hit hard, but curling foul. 1-2.
Trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning.
Swing and a miss from Suarez. He gets that down.
Reds now down to their final line.
Drew Pomeranz
Looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single.
gives off the leadoff single.
They haven't been able to move that runner up.
And now Marte,
To try to have a better
who's
chance of
sitting on a 10-game hit streak,
on the mound. He just needs one more out.
trying.
So it's their last chance in this one. Noel V. Marte.
Noel V. Marte,
For the Reds.
10-game hit streak, looks at strike 1. He represents the final chance. The Reds down to their final 2 strikes.
misses just off the outside edge. I think.
Oh, Hoppy wants the challenge.
Strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just
and we get it.
They'll keep their remaining challenge.
0-2. The Reds now down to their final strikeout or their final strike.
This could end it.
Marte, swing, miss. Angels win.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Brent Suter gets the win against his old team. Louder the loss, Pomeranz the save. And for a bit, for about 5 innings, it looked bleak. Because we just could not touch Chase Burns whatsoever. He was dynamite. And then Josh Lowe ties it. Mike Trout, who will get another thumbnail, get his third in 4 games. And then Suarez. Did he lift the bat up at all? Okay, let's see. Who do we got? What's our next game gonna be? Or do we get a sim? When we're playing games, as the user, we've won 3 straight. Going back to the Cubs, our only loss is the user so far on opening day against the Astros. We get to sim all the way up to Toronto on the 20th. Loss to the Reds. Mike Trout sustained an injury. Oh, no. 10-day IL. I think that's the smart thing. Actually, can Lugo play second or center? Let's see something first. What's Detmer? 71. Carson Fulmer. Lucas Giolito. Max Scherzer at 41. Garrett Griffin. Patrick Corbin. Spencer Turnbull. Oh, God. It's just Detmers. I mean... Oh, if I could find somebody like... Littell. We want to go Fulmer. We go Giolito. See potential for Garrett Griffin. You know what? Maybe, because he's cheap. And see potential, so... See what he can do. He's higher overall than Detmers right off the bat, and even Ferris. I mean, Detmers is 26 years old. Oh my god, I just don't know if I can use Detmers. I'll have to see what like Ferris's delivery is like the next time we have a game. We lose the series to the Reds. Lose two to the Yankees, 3 to the Yankees. Mitch Ferris is injured. And we get a win. Garrett Griffin comes on and gets the win. So to avoid getting swept by the Yankees. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, we have to put Garrett Griffin in now. We have to. Oh, man. That's a problem. We are 7-13 through our first 20. Our projected wins is now all the way down to 70. Real quick, I know standings don't mean anything. Is there anyone worse so far through 20 games than us? The Twins and Rays both have played less games than us. The Rockies, Nationals, and Cardinals are all... Padres are worse than us. Diamondbacks, Padres, Cards, Nationals, and Rockies. Okay. So there are teams worse than us. San Diego, we get a win. A blockbuster trade. Griffin Jacks, Garrett Clevenger, and Cole Sulser from the Rays. Rays get Gage Wood, Dante Nori, and Mavis Graves. Win one against the Padres, lose one. We win the series against the Padres. Get to 9-14. We will. We're not using another Reed Detmers day. We lose game one. We will see Garrett Griffin against Trey Yesavich against the Blue Jays. Next time out, which could be tomorrow. Might not be till like Saturday. We'll have to see. So we'll play the Blue Jays. Sim. So we get to Cleveland sometime in there. Okay, so we got a lot to sim. Good. After this. So yeah, that'll be the next time out. Two more days on Mike Trout, so we don't get to see Trout next time we play. It'll be a bit before we see Ferris. I just don't know if I even have anybody that I'm willing to trade. "32 years old, AJ Mentor. Alec Bohm. 29, this would be worth it. Casas. Ooh. Thing is he doesn't got a big contract. Same with Pavin Smith. These guys all have 1 year. Chris Bryant at old. Jonathan Long, 70 or 65. Wouldn't hurt to have another first baseman. Because we just have Shonowell. What would the Red Sox like? What do they need? Catcher, second, and short. Oh. Maybe. Hey. Maybe. You never know. Probably not going to, but you never know. So that'll be next time out. Garrett Griffin on the mound for us against the Blue Jays and Trey Yasevich. Is that Yasevich? Okay, that'll be next time.